The state of Arizona is back on the blacklist, at least as far as New York is concerned. Our friends on the East Coast have put Arizona back on its travel advisory list, which means that travelers from Arizona and to the tri-states of New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut must quarantine for 14 days upon arriving. It's not a good sign for our state. Joe Dana looks into why and has advice for Arizonans wanting to travel. Joe?
Arizona reported 27 deaths today from the coronavirus. The state of New York, with more than twice its population, reported 3 deaths. Now, that puts into perspective the way that this virus is impacting different parts of the U.S.
The majority of Americans are still susceptible to this virus.
The nation's top health experts on Capitol Hill Wednesday warning states not to let their guard down, testifying that the coronavirus remains the greatest health challenge in a century and that more than 90% of Americans have not been infected and therefore remain vulnerable. In response to those concerns, New York State announced it's placing Arizona back on its travel advisory list.
You know, they don't want to start another viral transmission within their state, so they're trying to be extremely careful about it.
U of A epidemiologist Dr. Janet Foote says the return of students to Arizona's college campuses and the likelihood that households are mixing again are driving an uptick of positive cases in Arizona. In Maricopa County alone, the positivity test rate went from as low as 6% in midsummer back up to 12% on Wednesday, Dr. Foote says. Scenes like this Trump rally Tuesday also don't help slow the spread, as many Arizonans remain unconvinced of the need to socially distance or wear masks. As for whether or not Arizonans should consider traveling right now, Foote says it's not out of the question.
If we are careful about things, keep a mask on, try to wash our hands frequently.
And she says avoid long airplane trips.
Short trips, or you're only with the person, your party, you're staying within your own bubble party. It can be done relatively safely.
Another big takeaway from the hearings today in Washington, D.C., the prospect of herd immunity happening anywhere in the U.S. is just not possible. Experts are once again emphasizing the basics: social distancing and using masks. Joe Dana, 12 News.